Alright guys, so hopefully get on a couple small ones here, but we're going to talk about, show you guys a fish hook set here in a second. But tipping these small ones, it is fun to get out here and catch a ton of fish. A tungsten jig with just a wax worm or the plastics like we showed you are money. But hopefully I can catch another small one because we've been hammering them this whole time. And then I will show you guys what you can do if you're trying to get past some of these small fish. So, which we are just going to upsize. We talked about in our last size video when they were a little finicky, we downsized. So I've got another rig set up. It's a dinner bell, also from Frostbite Tackle. It's a little bigger profiler, but still awesome. And you're still going to tip it with the wax worm, but hopefully kind of weans out some of those smaller fish and smaller bites. And this rod does not have a fish on it. I can't believe it. There was one sitting all over it. Guys, I got two fish on me. I don't know what they want. I might need to put a new wax worm on. I have used this for about 7 or 8 fish, and it is half ripped off and mushed. Cut it. I'll end that part. Let me, if I...
Ready, grab them.
I think we got a little fish here.
Oh, we got a little fish there. Little baby.
I really like the dead stick because I feel like you can see so well.
Dead Stick Jenkins. He's got that one. Guys, I know Jake's phone is just being a turd. I did hook set that one and the fish was here. I did catch it. I caught it before the time expired. And it was also tiny, like Jake's fish. I should get in here. We've been slaying these little bluegill.
Bass nuggets.
Bass nuggets, as we like to call them. But this is the dinner bell I was talking about. So if you see my thumb there, it's definitely, it's not huge. So definitely something they can still get after, but way bigger than the smaller tungsten. I think I'm going to switch to that and see if we can get a couple bigger crappie to bite out of the group.
One quick little tip too, if you're gonna dead stick and put poles everywhere, unless you got like a jaw jacker or something to pull it, to hold it from going in the ice, just flip that thing on back reel. So that way it can take line. Earlier we did that, we would have lost a rod or two. So that's just a
when we were
little
moving
technique. If you're gonna move around, try to find fish.
And usually we both have little girls at home under a year old with loving wives that let us do this, but we are usually on a time crunch. So we're always putting poles out right when we get here, and then we're walking around to set stuff up. So it's a great way to utilize your time and get optimal fishing time.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Oh. Let you get a better look at the Vexlar. Now that's still top to bottom. Jake's jig's in that mix somewhere, but there are fish everywhere. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of these small guys, but it still is fun to get on some fish. We've had a struggle. Oh, there comes a bigger one coming up to him. Oh, yeah. That's his jig right there. See, jigging up above it, and that's the mark right there he's playing with. It is coming up quick. He's all over him, though. He's on him. He's still sitting right on it, right there.
That's a good mark too.
That is a better mark. And that's him going down away slowly. And now off the screen. That could have been a bass. Sometimes they take a little more coaxing into hitting. You know, guys, we're going to get better. Stay tuned. You're going to be here. We forgot our holders today. You know, we remembered all the essentials today for the most part, except this time we forgot the GoPro and we forgot the holders for our other cameras. We're going to get there.
That's why they call it fishing, not catching.
Okay guys, as you can see, I upgraded. I've got my bigger dinner bell on, and I have 2 marks that have been engaging and bit 2 different times. And for some reason I've set the hook and I don't have a fish yet. I'm confused. I think The whole Rod Ripper Nation is probably confused after hearing that. We're gonna see if we can't coax him into biting again and get a hook set. Like, here he comes.
He's right on.
There he is. Okay. He doesn't feel huge. He feels tiny. This is the giant mark I was after. Guys, when you're getting marks like this that look huge, you need to turn your gain down. And we need to find a different hole.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's all I have to say, bro. Okay, guys. In the hut here, we got some lights open. Hopefully you can see. This does help you guys see the Vexler way better. Still slaying little baby bluegill. Get the release on this one. The water you can see way better. It's pretty cool. If he goes. There he goes. All right.
Okay, guys, we're still slaying away. We got panfish going on. We've gone back and forth, say, caught a couple dozen. We've recently got into the crappie. Some decent sized one, too. Alex just pulled one up.
We got some nice ones down there, and we've been slaying them. This is not one of them.
Going a little bit close. That is a crappie.
A giant crappie mark. I pulled this sucker off the bottom, guys. If you got, yeah, get a, look at that. Based.
That's a really, really nice yearling.
You're going to want to take that one home.